Bugsy, talk about this. Please talk about this. Come on, talk about it. Okay, okay. You guys want me to talk about it? Okay, we gonna talk about it. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is part of the Archie refresher course because I'm bringing that back, but I'm revamping it like nobody's fucking business. But let's talk about this. This was so. This little thing was so short lived. It happened so fast. I was reading it because remember, I worked. I worked. I went the other way around with this, and I went back. I went back to the very beginning, and then forward, and I saw this, and I was like, Bunny and Sonic. Like I did, like Bunny gets saved by Sonic, and let me see if I can make some of that out. Let me see if I can make some of that out. Hold on, let me read the actual panel. Um, say better than ever. What? What do you think just happened? I'll tell you later. All you need to know is you're my hero. Now, I mean, at face value, this could actually kind of work. But I feel like it happens so fast, like Sonic and Bunny just kiss him. Like, I mean, again, I, how flirty Bunny is, I think this could actually work. I'd say this is like during the time when Patch the anti-Antoine, say that 5 times fast, was actually like pretending to be Antoine. So Bunny's really not with anybody at this point, and and Alex Bunny, I'm sorry, but some part of me still kind of believes that maybe Scourge may have done something with Bunny. Maybe. I mean, I know I'm just joking about it right now, but but I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that actually kind of explains it. Like they kind of like like evil Sonic went on a date with Bunny, and she just kind of went for it. Sonic's on the rebound too because this happened way after the slap. So it's like they're both kind of feeling it. I've kind of chalked this up to like Bunny was captured, Sonic saved her, and she's like overwhelmed with emotion, and they just kind of give in to the moment. Although this kind of persisted when like Sonic was going up against Patch and trying to stop the wedding, but people framed that as like Sonic being this freaking this this jilted ex-lover of Sally. But really, and it's mostly people that never even read this comic. Because again, furry soap opera, y'all don't fucking care. Y'all can just call it a furry soap opera and that's it. But yeah, I can understand this moment. I just feel like it went too fast, and maybe before they really get him back with Sally, because after this they kind of just say Antoine and Bunny, but you know maybe keep Antoine still being anti-Antoine for a bit longer, and actually see where this will come up. So then, like when the real Antoine comes back and she sees like fuck. He sees like Bunny and Sonic, being a thing. Like we see some friction with that. And Bunny's torn between being with Sonic now and then being with or going back to Antoine. And she'll go back to Antoine in the end. But there's kind of a choice where she just doesn't know what to do. I don't know. I think Bunny could have been with Sonic. It could have happened. You know, I think it could have. But you never know. Maybe someone's writing that right now as a what if. I mean, I can see Bunny and Sonic actually being a thing. But I feel like they should build it up. Like, maybe after this, like, Sonic goes, Bunny, I'm really, I'm, I'm way sorry that kiss you. And then Bunny goes like, Sonic, well, we're both dealing with a lot of emotions. We both lost the people we love, and I feel like we just needed each other. Some, something like that. Something that strings that together. And they decide to see where this goes. Nate Evil Patch doesn't really start with the wedding plan just yet. He's still kind of biding his time, waiting for the real perfect moment to strike. And I think like maybe like Sally sees that and she just doesn't know what to do. They're all doing missions. They're still doing missions, and Sonic and Sally are still kind of cool. But she really is kind of. She doesn't let it show, but she is like. She's kind of upset at this. But she doesn't really make up with it. She kind of calls it as, oh, well, good for Sonic and good for Bunny, I guess. And it's like, we have something that goes on with that. But this goes on for maybe a few issues, see where this goes. And then we bring back Antoine. We beat Anti-Antoine, and he gets sent back to Moebius. And Bunny has to make a very difficult choice of who she wants to be with. And she basically goes back to Antoine, but we frame it in such a way for a minute that it could go either way. Suspense, drama, a little bit of romantic friction. It could work. But I always just never liked Sonic just straight up kissing Bunny. It just kind of came out of nowhere. It came out of left field. And I think Ian Flynn wrote this too. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably someone else. But I just never liked this the way it happened. I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, it's just really weird. Like as is, this is pretty weird. This panel itself, pretty weird. I know the context of it. I know the context of it pretty well. This is when like Snively was still. I think this is when Snively was like still a part of the Freedom Fighters because he was kind of with the Freedom Fighters for a minute, and then like Robo Robotnik, aka Eggman, was like, "Hey, Snively, you can come back work for me. You don't belong with them. You belong with me." Or a whole bunch of stuff, and he just goes back and a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, again, this is just to me an isolated incident. Again, this works if you have the context. If you have the context for where this comes from. Poorly written. I mean, poorly written. Well, not poorly written, but poorly executed. Because this could have been something more. If you really wanted to shake up the status quo with Sally and Sonic, this could have been it. Or if you really want to go deep within this, have Sally and Monk and Khan get together, right? And Bunny and Sonic are still together, but Sally, even though she's not a perfect leader, she kind of gets with kind of get to make Sonic a bit to kind of do that whole I moved on from Sonic, but really she hasn't. She really hasn't. She just kind of used Khan for a means to an end because she really wants to use Sonic, but she knows she can't be. But yeah, like like Bunny and Sonic are a thing. Antoine is like beside himself in this alternate timeline I've made. He's still a freedom fighter, but he goes like I was too late to do what I needed to do. Well, see you in the next part, folks. where I talk about the actual freedom fighters in this part. I just had to do it. It's a little mini Shimming Busters thing, yes. But hey, y'all wanted this, I'm giving it to you, and now we can get to the second part. We can get to the second part of this segment. Peace, everybody. See you in the next part in a minute. Or after this transition. Boo.